Well, we're going to begin with the latest developments out of Minnesota as the Trump administration is now calling for more oversight on federal agents amid its ongoing immigration crackdown.
Yeah, this comes after the latest deadly shooting by a Border Patrol agent, sparking more backlash nationwide. Here's NBC's Alice Barr.
A shifting landscape in Minneapolis this morning, where the outcry over federal agents shooting 37-year-old Alex Pretti to death is prompting the Trump administration to shake up its leadership on the ground and reduce the number of Border Patrol agents there. That's according to an administration official and a law enforcement source. State and local officials have been pressing for a federal agent pullout.
What justifies this disproportionate flood? Nothing legitimate.
The White House confirming border czar Tom Homan will now head up operations in Minneapolis, with the controversial Border Patrol commander Gregory Bovino moving out, according to two sources, and the administration defending its top Homeland Security leadership.
Secretary Noem still has the utmost confidence and trust of the President of the United States.
DHS Secretary Noem now scheduled to testify on Capitol Hill amid mounting bipartisan frustration. Republican Senator John Curtis saying he disagreed with Noem's, quote, premature DHS response before all the facts were known in the Pretti shooting, weakening confidence, he says. A growing number of GOP lawmakers calling for an independent investigation, as multiple cell phone videos verified and analyzed by NBC News contradict the Trump administration's initial description, suggesting Pretti was a domestic terrorist. Local officials say he was legally carrying his gun. Outside the Minneapolis VA hospital, where Pretti worked as an ICU nurse, a growing memorial and mounting grief from past patients.
He held my hand and he told me things were going to get better.
That now a devout wish for a city in turmoil.
In a major shift in tone, President Trump is now suggesting he could work with Democratic officials in Minnesota after calls with the governor and Minneapolis mayor, both of whom he's been slamming for weeks. The Democrats saying the president agreed the situation on the ground cannot continue. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Alice, thank you. Now this comes as more than 100 people braved the cold last night in Cleveland Heights, marking 1 year since the ICE raid at Cilantro Taqueria, where 6 people were detained. Residents, community activists, and local leaders gathered at Peace Park, standing in solidarity with their immigrant neighbors. Crowds also surrounded imitation tombstones honoring all the people who died in ICE custody or were killed by ICE agents. Congresswoman Shontel Brown was in attendance and tells us she's pushing back against expanded ICE funding.
I'm here because it's important to demonstrate to the people of Ohio's 11th Congressional District that they have a member who is equally tapped in and concerned about the reckless lawlessness of this current ICE administration under Trump. The fact that his attacks on our community started right here in Cleveland Heights a year ago.
Organizers say they will continue to advocate for immigrant rights across Northeast Ohio.